It's Wednesday, and that means it's time for World War Wednesday, and not any World War Wednesday, but a very special World War Wednesday. But I am going to let Dan and Daniel explain all of that. Here they are.
Thank you for that introduction.
Hello.
You're welcome.
So, hello and welcome to this first look of Dev Clash in Together for Victory.
So last week we showed some like single player feature stuff. But today we're gonna start off our multiplayer dev bash, which is gonna have so we're gonna do 1 hour today, and it's gonna be mostly setting up everything for the big stuff happening tomorrow, which is gonna be a 3-hour stream, right?
Yeah, 3 hour.
3-hour stream during release, and hopefully quite chaotic and interesting.
Hopefully. And we will also look through maybe the achievements if you want to see them, the patch notes, which we have here. An entire freaking list of it.
Yep.
And yeah, I think we'll just get right into the game if they begin.
Yeah, I think they're...
I think just ping them and say that we're ready. Yeah. So if you have any questions in the chat, just tell us. We will mostly be looking at your stuff while also looking what the different nations are planning. So as you can see, we are placing Germany, England, Soviet Union, Italy, Australia, Canada, Japan, New Zealand, South Africa, United States, and the British Rye. So basically the Commonwealth nations and the other major
and
nations.
The big ones, yeah. So what we've told people is that we want an actual build-up now, so nobody does any super early wars except historical stuff. And then in 39, anything goes. And I've seen people sneak off to secret meetings all day today. So nice. I think there's going to be some interesting factions and stuff forming here. But we kind of wanted to show off the fact that the Dominions have a lot of freedom in what directions they want to go. So I hope we're going to see some Dominions.
And I instantly go to England.
Well,
let's check Canada.
You can see the list from there. But
so it seems like at least we have one loyal neighbor. So it seems like Canada was at least convinced by England to stay in the fold.
But it's Chris, so you can trust Chris. Oh. I haven't watched the CK stream, but I don't think he backstabs much.
I was gonna apologize for all Canadian people from him. I don't know why, but he's staying loyal.
It makes sense to have a Scottish mercenary run in Canada, right?
Completely.
Yeah.
Let's see, more Commonwealth nations. South Africa. Let's see, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And here we instantly got a traitor.
So there. All right. So the question is where they're gonna go, right?
Yeah.
Because
they can go down here to empower the workers and support Afrikaner.
Yeah. Brotherhood. I'm not gonna try the accent.
Yeah.
Basically, you have the fascist path versus the communist crusader path.
Yeah. And let's see, who else do we have? We have Australia. And what's Australia doing? The question is if they're gonna... Oh, not
they haven't picked one. They don't necessarily have to pick it because they have a couple of days.
Yeah, we obviously give them a couple of minutes.
And then we have New Zealand
prepare.
as well.
New Zealand does do army reform, so we don't know yet if they are loyal or not. Maybe they're going for Bob sample tanks and just taking over the entire world by themselves. We don't know yet.
Clearly, they're super good, aren't they?
I just want to look at them a tiny bit. Just did we really see
They actually did go for Bob sample tanks.
So maybe we'll see Bob Semple take over the world.
Yeah.
So they have the Bob Semple and my favorite Big Bob.
The Big Bob. It's good for naval defense, you know?
Yeah, but if you shoot once, your tank like flies back a bit. So if they, at the same time, when this flies up, shoot with the back, will they start flying?
Or they could like, you know, like when you skip stones to naval invade with them. Yeah.
They're pretty good. So, army reforms there. Did Australia pick anything now? When?
Yeah, so...
Never another Gallipoli.
So they are also
so they are betraying... What? Poor allies.
Yeah.
So at least we have 2 people now betraying the allies and going... Maybe, let's see, what options do Australia have? I think they can be allied with... Yeah, a deal with Japan.
Yeah.
I played...
They can also go at war with Japan.
Yeah, our own empire.
Yeah.
And then war on Japan. But we'll see what happens there. They could also go down to empower the workers and go to
because actually, scroll up, where are they now? Because, you know, they can still go down to protect the homeland and kind of go in the US direction as well.
Right. Sever ties with the UK.
Yeah.
Is that protect or protect?
That's the protect.
Is it protect?
That's the protect. The protect is in the. This is the. That one is the protect.
I still like this one.
The man New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time to unite our two countries under one flag.
Yeah.
It's like
I do feel that they're probably not
Unite.
going to do that though, since we have a New Zealand player, so they're probably going to talk to each other instead, because you know.
you never know.
Well, you never know.
And let's check the rye.
Yeah.
Dun,
so-
dun, 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 dun. Okay, we don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, we won't even know.
So they're
even if
doing
they pick the
industrial
first
stuff.
one. They have
I mean,
to pick this.
they can switch quite late as well.
Yeah.
So
But they're going with the Great Indian Peninsula Railway. Just increasing the industry everywhere. That's pretty cool.
which you really need.
Let's see. The Soviets, they are finish the 5-year plan, so they're actually building their industry first. I would guess
Well-
they would have done the Great Purge. Maybe we'll see some permanent revolution.
Huh. Yeah, maybe.
That'd be
I
pretty
don't. I
cool.
don't know what the plan is. Like, I haven't seen the Soviet players talk to the Axis though. So
I think we can pretty much expect a war between
yeah.
Axis and Comintern.
Yeah.
Somehow
Nobody
it-
wanted to play Poland at least.
It always occurs
Yeah.
when there's players in both nations. And what is our favorite Russian doing in...
So,
Germany.
someone in the chat is saying Canada should build a Great Wall to keep the US out. They in fact have this option.
What? What?
Yeah, if you go to the tree, there is I think it's Defense Initiative 2 or something, or is it number 1?
Where?
There, check it here. Is that the one? I think.
No, that's Annex United States.
There is like
This
four,
one,
yeah,
our
here you
long
go.
border
Just
with United States has
just
been
before you
undefended
go for
too
it,
long.
you build up a wall.
America remains the great threat to Canadian security, so action must be taken to difficult and troublesome for United States to invade.
And for chat, we're not actually playing the German version of the game. We just turned off the portraits that are banned in some countries. So
Yeah.
to
Just
know.
make it possible for as many as possible. And we don't actually an AI France.
no AI France. Nobody wanted to play
Yeah.
them for this
So-
one. I think they're gonna get crushed.
I think we may very much see a war against Belgium and France, let's say 1939, January the 1st, when we said that you're allowed to go crazy. You're even allowed to justify a war goal that makes it possible for you to declare war on 1st of January. I just said nothing, no wars before that. As
Yeah.
soon as it takes over, declare war.
Justifying shows though, so people
Yeah.
might not want to show that off today, you know, because then people have a lot of time in between to plan alliances.
But
and-
still, it seems like we already have two nations like, yeah, bye-bye.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
leaving you.
Mhm.
Reinforce. Oh, we might actually. May we see Canada, United States?
Yeah. Didn't
Can Canada?
can Canada?
Oh wait, no, they went for peaceful.
Yeah.
Or can they still leave somehow?
No, Canada is not. I mean,
Can them? I think they can.
you you can still technically, but they sure went the roundabout way in that case.
Oh right, I never thought about this. Someone asked, are there any victory conditions for this game?
For this one, no.
I think we decide the winner.
We're gonna give style points. I thought.
Yeah.
You know. So whoever does the coolest stuff. In fact, I think we might do a vote on in the chat during the last hour.
Yeah. Do you think that would be possible?
We can make that work.
Cool.
Awesome. King George dies.
Yeah.
May he rest in peace. Yes.
Yeah. So have you seen
Oh,
the
right,
achievements
Italy.
for South Africa? Have you seen? So I don't know if people noticed in the dev diary today. I went through all the new achievements.
Maybe Anders can put it up.
Yeah.
What do you want on the screen?
The dev diary pictures. We can talk some. We'll be
Sure,
talking
let's
some
see if we can
achievements.
get
So
some of those up.
anyway, so there are. I can talk a bit.
Yeah.
So we have two Crusader Kings ones related to king things in South Africa, and the first one called just Crusader Kings is you actually grab a king, and it's
Where is it?
king for our people here at the bottom.
there.
So it's the fascist path, so you can get
Edward.
Edward in there as your king, and then you have to take down Jerusalem. And then
Wait. So you have to go through all these areas, all the way up here, and grab. So
Yeah.
you have to go to war with United Kingdom.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Under, of course, their old monarch. And then there's a Crusader Kings 2-1, which is the anti-colonialist crusade. So that's something you can do if you go down the communist path. And and liberate, I think, all European colonies and also take London. So that's gonna be a tough one.
So go for the... Where is it?
So that's the empower the workers. And then the anti-colonialist one is when you go your own path rather than
crusade.
join the Comintern. So you create your own thing with a bunch of nations down there.
Everyone you can liberate here.
Yeah, we have a lot of new
So
ones.
check.
So I don't know if I have the list now.
No, but we have Angola, we have
Um,
Surrey, we have Kenya,
yeah,
we have Zimbabwe. We can find the list.
yeah, we can find the list. I'll dig up the list while you show Italy. I guess we haven't looked at them, right?
I looked a tiny bit of them. But what is Italy doing? Are they something special? No, they are also just building up. So this session will be the building up part, maybe some leaving a license back and forward, and then tomorrow, starting at 1 o'clock to around 16,
Yeah.
hell will break loose, and you will see war
Yeah.
going on all fronts.
The actual game release is at 1500 hours, so it's going to be in the middle of the stream, and that's local time. So we'll be streaming throughout, kind of. Maybe I'll take a break just at the release thing to celebrate it.
The easiest way to tell if you don't have a watch when the release has happened is if Daniel and Dan are covered in confetti or not.
Yeah.
Yes. You could also look at the countdown that should be on Steam pages, I think.
It should actually be updated now, so I think it might show the correct time. We've had
Really? What have you done with New Zealand?
What have I done with New Zealand?
Have you poked at him a bit? Who's playing New Zealand?
You got the... Because Kandra had to run off, so it's actually being dual-wielded.
Emperor Penguin.
Yes.
So Emperor Penguin is a real big fan of the Bob Semple tank.
We all are.
But what is research? Yeah, still Bob Semple. And going for more research bonuses, which it's really good. Especially with Commonwealth research.
Yeah, you want to catch up, and I mean, as much as possible.
Especially since you only have 2 research slots.
Yep. It's really good if you come in late too, because you can get some ridiculous bonuses when everybody has a tech.
And we still have army permits. Oh, we're playing speed 4.
Yeah, we're going quite fast, because the idea is that we want to get kind of close to 39 today, so we can kick off the big stuff.
I think Japan is ready.
I think so.
Let's just go on both of them at the same time.
I'm surprised they also have one on the Soviet Union. They're not going to be allowed to do that right away.
Yes, bro, say, I noticed they call it a tank
Yes.
to the Bob Semple.
For a certain value of tank, that is.
So the British try, they're alright. It still haven't gone 4 days. So they're continuing with their industrial expansion, but they're not going down the right path to get all the really good bonuses, but which decreases their liberty desire. So we this might be a small hint.
Yeah, they might be going for at least dominionship, right?
Yeah.
So if people are not familiar with this tree, there is some really juicy industrial focuses you can do, but they tie you closer to British investors, which means that it's actually harder to gain more autonomy.
Especially.
And since the Raj starts as a colony here, you definitely want to become a dominion as fast as you can, because that gives you more tech bonuses and more freedom and stuff like that.
Do we have anything going on for Germany?
Well, they're massing
production-
shadow, building
A
infantry.
tiny bit too little artillery, for my opinion.
Well,
Lots of fighters.
they might
I
be
approve of it.
researching ahead to like a later one or something. No.
Industry, research bonus, and more doctrines. I approve
Delay
of all of that.
Delay
Nice.
tactics.
And a ton of divisions.
And a lot of mountaineers.
Yeah, the mountaineers will most likely be deployed right here.
Do you usually bother with them?
Sometimes. In my Australian campaign, I only play with Marines.
Yeah,
I invade with Marines, then back up with tanks. So hopefully, I was hoping something similar would happen with this Australia.
Yeah.
But let's actually look at them before I say anything.
Yeah.
Oh, we have the
Grugi.
playing.
Grugi is Australia. So
And all you knew, we have to talk about this. This was not in last time. because of I don't know why.
Uh,
But yeah, the unique picture.
Yes, that's true. So we've both added nice flavor names for weapons. It helped a lot because the guy who actually made the pretty popular mod for more flavor names, we actually hired him. So
Oh, we did.
yeah. Gabriel works
Oh,
for HoI now.
I didn't know that.
And we've also made little cool little special icons for a lot of the Commonwealth weapons. So the Owen gun, was that the one that didn't have a safety, I think?
All I read is
Yeah.
Electrolux Smile car.
Yes. Someone's asking me where the pinball table is, and I have no idea what that means.
We have a pinball table.
I don't know.
Is that something you have hidden from the rest of the
I don't
company?
If we were in America, I'd plead the fifth.
They could maybe mean the sneaky achievement. That
Oh,
someone
are
thought
you ready
looked
with
like
that
a
screen?
pinball table, maybe?
Well, the thing with the achievement pictures is that all of them are tiny pictures, and it would take me forever. It's like someone was like, "I'm gonna post these and make it look really nice," which is good, but it's not that good for me.
Maybe
But
you can post the link in the chat,
I can do that.
and we can go through the achievements.
Yeah. Someone's asking for release. It's 3 o'clock Swedish time tomorrow, so CET.
So basically 23 hours.
Yeah. So, should we do the first page while we...
Yes.
Unless there's something starting
So
up?
the first one, no, I think it's kind of calm right now, and then we can look through all the nations first. And I
Yeah.
know the first one is from Canada.
Brains. As Canada complete the send in the zombies focus. And this is a focus that some people go, why aren't you adding Bigfoot? But this is not real zombies, it's what conscripts were called in the conscription crisis here in Canada. There's a lot of people who were conscripted for local service or overseas service, and I believe, and because this was a while ago, I believe the people who were never sent overseas were called zombies. So the idea here is that you kind of have a choice for Canada if you want to pull people out of the factories and get more manpower, or if you want to go down and maximize your industry. And this is kind of a big choice for... Oh, did our stream just hang?
No, it's fine.
It's
Okay.
fine, okay. It's kind of a big choice for Canada, actually. It's a... You can never really reach this max industrial potential if you go down the zombies, but you're going to always have manpower issues if you do. So it's pretty interesting. And you can get really high industrial potential as Canada. So
Yes.
it'll be interesting to see what Chris does. He likes industry, so I'm going to suspect he's going to be doing that.
The next one is South Africa again.
Yeah.
We have
The District 9 achievement, if anyone remembers the awesome movie that totally should have had a sequel by now.
personal opinions, Dan.
Yeah, I think all of ours have funny references here almost. So you need to build up civilian factories in Transvaal. And
Or a
then
special focus for it.
no, I think this is just you need to improve the area and build it up. And then of course my personal favorite, I think, our words are backed with nuclear weapons. So it has a fantastic icon of Gandhi's face in the shape of a nuclear bomb.
And this one will help you achieve that.
Yes, the smiling Buddha. This was actually what the project was called, although the Indians claimed it was a friendly nuclear research, not actually weaponized. I think that was disproved. I don't know. Anyway, as India, you have to develop a nuke while you have the Quit India Movement national spirit, which effectively means Gandhi has to be in play. And
Then we have the Crusader Kings one that
we went over
through.
those, yes. And then we have, of course, Rule Britannia, which is, as any of the starting subjects, conquer Britain, you know, become the big boss.
Nice. I'm just taking a very quick look over here at the Spanish Civil War. Do we have anyone intervening for any side? No, we do not.
Not yet, but I think it just started, right? It takes a little
Yes.
bit to send
Oh,
people
right.
over.
Of course.
So,
So
we
let's
can-
just keep a look at it
I
while we
think you
continue
see
going
the
through.
Diplo actions if you look at... I don't know if you
Oh,
see
here.
them until
Volunteers in transfer.
yeah.
2 divisions from Germany are coming to the national
Is
side.
anyone sending the others? No, nothing
Doesn't
to
seem like
the,
it. No.
nothing to the Republicans.
So
okay.
at least the nationalists are getting some help from.
Probably don't need it.
Yeah.
They looks like they're gonna win, but we'll see. All right. What about the I've been looking away from the screen. Is what's going on in Asia? Are they preparing?
We can
Let's see if there's any invasions. Oh yeah, there's something
spiritual
going on down there.
mobilization, but no real war focus
No,
at the moment.
but they've prepared an invasion down there as well now.
Yeah. So we're mostly gonna see this war fire quite soon. I think they want to just build up their industrial base a bit. They went
Yeah.
with both army primacy and army innovation, and now they're going for mobilization, which grants them more manpower.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna see a quick war from Japan to China.
Yeah, my personal preference is to do slightly later wars, so the target nations have time to take some industrial focuses.
People talk about HoI and Civ. What was this favorite comment I read before? That when you graduate from civilization, you go to
Yeah.
our games.
Yes.
I suck at civilization,
Well,
so I don't know about that. Anyway, the next one is
yeah, okay, so what have we got? So it's another one tied in, so cut the strings achievement. And that's break free. I believe this one is
Oh,
you
we
need
have
to
it up
break
now.
free. Oh, sweet.
nice.
Yeah, I think this one we have actually had we have an achievement viewer which we can't look at because we're in multiplayer. But I think we showed it during the last stream. I can't remember.
Maybe.
Anyway, it's I think this one requires you to do it peacefully, but I can't remember. And then we have it's 1812 all over again. As Canada take and hold Washington. So it's
So
bit of a
invading
flashback.
invading Washington and just burn it to the ground, I think.
yeah, I think so.
The White House.
And actually, this is my favorite, and it's gonna be a tricky one to do as well. The weapons of the Third Emu War. And if you guys don't know about the Emu War, you should totally check that up on Wikipedia. And it was basically Australia failing to kill emus. It's actually coming up on Wikipedia as like a real war with statistics and stuff. And
Men versus
men versus birds, they were unkillable. There's some fantastic quotes about like if we could harness the emu to carry ammunition, we'd be unstoppable or something like that. But anyway, so what you got to do as Australia, you have to nuke Australian core territory.
so
this-
basically somewhere you have to let someone invade and then nuke it.
Yes. So this is going to be probably quite tricky one.
Don't
Although
you-
I suspect, you go
And
late
you will
war
also
and
lose
declare
natural
war.
spirit from it.
Yes. Yeah, we changed mechanics, so you can't really nuke yourself and get away with it anymore. So you need to be more careful if someone's landing by throwing 50 nukes at them. And let's see what we got. The Empire Strikes Back. As Britain declare war on your former subjects.
So if someone leaves you, you can strike them back.
Yep. And what else we got here? We got the Tongue Master achievement. And this was, I think I'm too old for this one. It was it's a South African YouTube video about barbecuing. And yeah, so you have to break free as South Africa and then puppet someone else. So kind of assume the mantle. And what else we got? Puppet Master. Maybe this is the one people thought looked like a pinball machine. We tried to be kind of sneaky, and I tweeted this one the other day. I don't think anyone guessed it. If anyone's an anime fan here, this
Of
is
course.
you should be, Daniel. This is like the plug marks from Ghost in the Shell in the back of the necks as an icon. Nobody got this. Not even me, even artist made it.
I
And
actually watched
I'm
Code Geass.
so surprised that no
Yes.
one got that.
Shame on you.
And we just to mention something from the actual
Oh,
game, we
yeah.
have Soviet Union now on fighting for the Republican side.
How many
So we
divisions?
already have Germans versus Soviet. So it seems like they have, well, we can't actually see it from here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 divisions from Soviet Union.
And they sent,
Four.
sent armor,
Four
of
Soviet
course.
Union.
Did Germany,
Five.
Germany
Wait,
also
what?
sent
1,
armor?
2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 divisions from Soviet Union.
Whoa.
And we have,
Is there anything from Italy?
I don't think so. And the Germans don't seem to be here anymore.
No, there's a German there. Right next to
Oh,
the...
1 tank.
Yeah, huh.
Oh, three divisions from Germany, 5 from Soviet Union.
Interesting.
And Republicans have actually pushed back the nationalists quite a bit.
Yeah.
So
is there
we'll see
anyone
who
else
wins.
coming? I see the icon up there. You see the volunteer forces from 2 more Germans are incoming.
Nice. So there will be a massive war for
Yeah.
Republic of Spain. What is Germany doing? They are just building up their industry. Good. France. Navy focus. England. Development in Canada. So it seems like England and Canada have talked quite a bit. That's actually a lot of factories.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So it's 3 civilians and 2 naval factories.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
So we probably can have a good cooperation between those nations.
Can you hop over to India? Someone's asking what the restrictions are on the first moving towards independence focuses. So first you got to do is provincial elections, and they require 10% well tension. And then when you take it, you start getting some effects from national spirits. Ooh,
Do
someone
you see
is.
this?
Oh yeah, communism is being
So
boosted. Oh dear.
But there's no counter movement, so it might be a deal struck between
Well, they
British
might not have
Raj
enough
and-
political power yet, right? To put the. I mean, Britain maybe,
Yeah.
but they haven't put the minister. They put an industry minister.
Yeah, but can they even put them?
I think they have some.
I mean, before they actually done.
They have 28
Yeah, they
political
can
power.
do communist, so we'll see. But they still wanted a military or captain of industry before that. So look at, do we see anything else like that happening? I don't think so. I tried to look through all nations to see if weird stuff were going on. Do we send Australia? No. New Zealand?
You can look at the leaders at least and see if they are doing anything like Germany or.
I just generally looked at all nations just so I don't miss anything.
No.
Oh, it doesn't seem like it. It's so
don't-
Soviet Union and the British Raj have most
Also,
likely...
not sure if it's a great idea to burn all the political power this early on this, but
Well, it is Soviet Union. What do they need political power for? They have men without weapons.
yes. That should be okay.
And we had one more achievement
Oh, we do. The Free Egypt one.
for Egypt.
Free Egypt.
Really?
Guess what it is.
I think it's Italy should go and invade Greece.
No.
So
Silly Daniel. No, it's you as Egypt. You need to You need to go free as Egypt, and you go where is Egypt? And we've added a new feature so that when you release a country, you can decide to play as them. So you would need to release Egypt as a puppet and click play as, and then work your way to freedom. Although people are going to ask me, why can't I have India at the start? And since they do that all the time, the answer is they were kind of special, and we didn't just want to throw them in as an integrated puppet. So they're probably going to appear in the future, but they're going to need some events and stuff around them to make them proper justice.
And it seems like the war has really increased in size. Soviet Union still have their 5 divisions, but now Italy and Germany has sent troops to our dear nationalist friends.
Yeah, and there are no more incoming, right? So,
No, not as far as I can see.
but I don't know. It looks kind of thin though, so I suspect.
Maybe we should take control over one nation and just win.
Yeah.
Where are you sending troops?
Oh dear. What? Someone is.
Let's let Carl look at this after the game.
Well, was that not?
Republic of Spain is abandoning France.
Well, I think they're cut off, so the.
Oh yeah, they got cut off most likely here. So they're fleeing instead of dying completely. And since Nationalist Complete owns this, they're
Yeah.
going around this and so it's actually not a bug. Nothing.
it's
the
not
AI is
actually-
actually doing exactly what it should be.
Yeah.
Preserving the troops.
I would argue though that in a civil war, maybe you couldn't shut off the channel when there is a neutral third party.
That could probably be pretty.
Yeah. We'll see if they sneakily land on the other side and manage to push around.
Nice. So, yeah, I think that was all achievements. How many pages do we have for patch notes?
I don't know. I haven't actually counted. There's a bunch.
We did have a question in chat a few times
Okay.
regarding the patch notes. Are they dropping at the same time as the expansion?
Yes, like a few minutes before, but yeah, they're coming at 3 o'clock tomorrow as well. So yeah, so you can kind of get the patch, and that's going to be, of course, it's free like normal, so everybody gets the patch, and the stuff that's only for the expansion you pay for. But people who have the expansion pass or field marshal and stuff will just get it.
Seems like the Soviet Union player is playing around with a bit cool new icons over here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Was this? I can't remember if it was for the patch or if we did this for the
Neither
previous
That's
patch.
why I mentioned it.
Huh. Probably
They're cool stuff in the game now.
Maybe the chat knows. Anyway, we might have added that in the previous patch, or this was the patch. I don't know. More icons are good anyway.
I totally forgot. We need to check this.
Oh yeah, this is.
Oh wait, because we are observer.
Yeah.
We won't get.
We should
lost.
probably make it so observer saves everybody. That would be great.
Yeah. If only, and like we have to do this classical joke.
You'd have
if we
to- you'd
only knew
have-
someone who worked at the game.
Yes, only. But yes, you can also read the whole patch notes on the dev diary today. Click on the spoiler because they were huge, so we needed to compact them. But yes,
I love
think
this feature.
if you observe them, you can see though. But
Yeah.
like it's not gonna update until for a while.
Win ratio 14%,
Oh,
28%.
it's going up.
But here's
Yeah, they're toast now.
bye bye. Let's see how far are these units from actually landing back home.
I don't think that's.
Oh,
gonna
I think that was here, South Africa.
Sorry, guys.
I just imagine South Africa like, what the hell is Spanish troops going?
Well, they're.
But do we see anything else?
Yeah,
you
what
are
are
just
they?
continue
Oh,
down.
okay, then no. Now we can see what they're doing. They're doing. They're going fascist.
Yeah.
For sure now.
So South Africa joining the Axis, most likely.
Yeah, that might make the African war a bit interesting.
So instead of them actually having to pull all their forces down here to attack and defend, maybe we'll see a great South African empire.
Yeah.
Just pushing
So-
up, grabbing everything.
So chat is asking for future other DLC: Scandinavia, Balkans, Asia, or Baltic. And if we're ever gonna do that, which one would be your favorite to see? Because I know which one I'm planning, but
I want this. I want good focus tree for Hungary, Yugoslavia, and Romania.
oh yeah, Hungary is your home
Yeah,
area,
but I
right?
haven't played them in forever because now they're cool focus trees everywhere else. So I have to play all them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of partial. I also really like. I think you can do really cool things with like Finland and stuff. Probably also with Turkey and Spain and China and yeah, it's
Every nation.
and South America also
Bhutan.
probably and like
Nepal, Tibet.
I don't know. Although I've been guilty. Wiz has promised me to make a Bhutan focus tree in his
Oh.
spare time. He did promise that. He was slightly under the influence, but like he has promised that, so I'm gonna hold him to that.
Look
He
at
didn't
this.
say when though, so it could take a long
Yeah.
time. But
Look at this. Japan said, give me this. And China
Oh.
said, okay. But it seems like he doesn't care.
no, he wants more.
So, yeah, that's a lot of territory and a lot of industry. Okay, not a ton of industry, but some industry.
Yeah.
That China just, here you go, Japan. And Japan said, thank you. Let's attack you even harder now.
Yeah, that's the one we tweaked up, right? So the chance is actually less now, I think, for doing that.
And
we're
industries,
building-
we have. This is a bit weird, but okay.
Yeah, that's true. Why didn't he max the? Oh well.
Maybe he wants 2 lines and just don't forget about it myself. His logistics looks pretty good,
Yeah.
so I don't think he would have much trouble with this.
How much of a deficiency does Russia have now, though? Because they start pretty weakly. By the way, do you usually upgrade your military weapons, like when you play China or Japan, like right away when you can? Or do
It
you
all
do the-
depends on who I'm playing and when.
Mm.
And there the war against China begun.
Oh dear.
Bum bum bum.
I think this might be. Oh, this invasion's going as well there, I see.
Well, tension rose to 12%, so we might now finally see if the Reich gonna do what the Reich gonna do. They're probably gonna do provincial elections
yeah,
right now.
but I think they're in the middle of a focus, right?
Yeah,
Or-
but as soon as possible after this one.
So, no, just a few days left.
Yeah.
Maybe we stick around and watch, because 7 more days, 6.
Yes, we can just quickly check the Japanese war and see, are they doing naval evasions?
Someone
Yes, they
posting
are. They
about
have
the
already
EU war,
landed.
huh?
They have already landed.
Oh,
And China is pulling troops.
yeah. Did they manage to take the port? Because you gotta take the port to get supplied.
Yes.
Yeah.
This war might be over really quickly.
Yeah, I think they're hoping for that, because, you know, he wants to probably build up in the area.
Is he using a blitz order or a normal order? No, he's
That's a
using a
normal
normal
one.
Okay. Right. No! He still went for more military.
Okay.
He's going to the right side.
Yeah,
So he
you
might...
want to have some of this prepared, because the remember you have the risk of famine stuff, so you want to be able to work off the corruption focus as soon as you get the freedom. And if he's gonna stick loyal here, then you know the best way to do that is to help out in the war.
Yeah.
So he wants to have industry and stuff like that. Yes.
Is anyone planning to involve themselves in the war?
Someone's asking about New Zealand. New Zealand's actually co-op played right now, because our New Zealand player has had to go to a meeting. But they'll be fully autonomous tomorrow. We just promised there was going to be some help with the build-up and stuff like
And
that.
they haven't done any...
No, I think probably they'll just build them up as good as possible and then let the person pick what's gonna... I
Yeah.
actually don't know. Maybe they decided to pick a direction already. Or they're going for
Interesting.
sheep farms.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap.
Yes.
The sheep farms are pretty cheap, so they can produce more sheep industry. That was a sheep joke.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah. Let's see,
Oh,
the
that's
war...
still going.
I thought it was gonna end very quickly.
Did they send more troops? we look at
It's only Germany now for nationalist.
Oh. So the commies are giving up?
Oh wait, let's double check for Germany. They have 4 divisions. Communists have 5 troops again, and Italy...
Hmm.
Wait, I'm pretty sure... Oh, they must have resent some more troops.
Yeah.
But why did Italy pull back? Did something happen?
I don't know. They didn't
Follow
go for
team.
Albania or anything, did they?
Italian highway, prospect for oil, so they're building up their industry too. Just very secure and safety. And Japan, they're just pushing on very, very hard, so they will most likely bring them down quite soon. Oh, they are the Panzerts. Thank you. Thank you, I wanted some reaction from it.
The chat was talking a little bit about like how to get into multiplayer, and my tip, because Hearts of Iron relies a lot on finding a good group of people that you know kind of want the game to go in in a good direction.
Look at this, sorry.
What? Oh, Anschluss already.
At April 1937. So he really pushed that infantry force, so he would actually have... He's
Yeah.
lacking a bit in equipment, so...
Yes.
but he still pulled it out. So he
Yeah.
really wants that industry as quickly as possible. I like to delay it a tiny bit more, because that gives them more time to do these focuses, so I
Yep.
actually gain more factories.
Exactly. A great reason to have some decryption, so you can actually see that too, which focus to pick.
What did?
Yeah. But anyway, back to multiplayer.
they
So
haven't done
if you
all-
can't find a big group, a really, really good way is to co-op with a friend. Like you pick 2 nations, like Germany, Italy is a fan favorite, or you can co-op the same nation. And it's like a really good way of getting to MP, I think. Because you start playing together, and then you can start playing against each other later.
The US,
Vicar and
more
Stokes.
propaganda. Oh, they could already take this one.
Yeah.
So it seems like United States will be involved in a war very quickly.
Anschluss of Austria. What happened to Hindenburg? Did it survive?
I don't know. It's out clicking. Sorry.
Aw.
I think it survived actually, depending on
Yep.
the picture, since
Yeah,
it
it
was
looks like
kind of
it.
whole.
Am I crazy or Stalin just did the Anschluss?
Did the Stalin just do the Anschluss? What?
Nope.
No, he's still doing the Great Purge.
Yeah.
So I don't
Although we
think
do
we'll
have
see-
Ilya playing Germany, so
Are you saying that it's true?
I'm not saying anything.
Italy. Oh right, it's still Prospect for
Yeah.
old. I'm so used to playing at speed 5, so I'm like, okay, it has gone quite a long time now. They should have a new focus, and then I realized 10 days has
Yeah,
passed.
you need to play a bit differently in multiplayer, right? You
Yeah.
go max speed pause or stuff like that in the early years. I actually prefer to kind of play at the middle speed and not change it too much.
Whoa.
But I'm not really super power gamer like you are.
No, you gotta go fast.
Yeah.
So Japan is pushing in quite hard into China, and he's not calling in Mengoku
Huh.
or Mankuku.
Interesting.
Let's see. We
Oh,
can't.
we should have put the player there because Manchiko is new. I assume people know because you guys follow the game. But they're new. It would have been cool to have a player there actually.
Yeah, see what they could have done with Entire Nation
Let's see if we can have some poor sap who wants to join tomorrow.
when they realized how much fun this was, and was
Well-
like, I need to
Well,
work on.
the thing is though, if you're in this war, you can gain a lot of autonomy helping out. Yeah, you're gonna have to build a bit of a military to get enough autonomy points there.
China is getting a hard beating. They put everything back to infantry equipment, but I don't think that will be enough.
Yeah.
Japan is still going strong, good equipment, more industry. I think
Yeah,
Japan got it in the bag. We'll just see how much they will actually annex them.
And how much they will bleed.
Yes.
Can you throw up the combat interface? We can see a bit how much attrition and stuff they're taking.
No, we can't.
Oh, even when we observe. I thought-
Because I tag back and forward.
Oh, okay. Oh well. I'm adding this to future fix list.
Nice. Let's see. Treaty with USSR. So
Yeah. Do you think anyone outside the Paradox office uses observer mode?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No. It's kind of a feature for us. So.
Guys, it's super duper important. Observer mode's in every game. I demand it. It's the
Yeah.
best thing ever.
You're like the big proponent for this feature.
Yes.
It's really hard to show the game otherwise.
Yeah, I love observer mode. It's the best mode. It's the only way I play the game.
Yeah, of course. So I don't know. Do we have any people with
What
quiet
has
time?
happened with the Spanish Civil War?
I don't know.
It began like this versus that side. Now it's the south versus the north.
Yeah, I mean,
So it turned into the U.S. Civil War.
should we see if we can talk to anyone involved
Yeah.
in this? Who we got involved in that? So it's Germany, it's Ilya. So
So do you want to see if we can get
yeah,
Ilya on
see
the
if we
line?
can get Ilya on the line and explain.
Since
you
we
know.
don't have very much time left, actually, it has almost already gone the entire hour we had today.
That was fast.
So we will. It seems like we will reach. Well, late 37.
Yeah. Maybe we could start slightly earlier tomorrow then or something.
Maybe. I
We'll
think
see.
it would be fine.
Yeah.
The Bourgeois, they are now doing provincial elections. So we will most likely not know if the RAI is going somewhere. Or have they picked the advisor yet? No, they haven't. They're saving for a lot of political power, so they might just break free as soon as possible. Just so
Yeah.
they have that political power spare, and they are 34% communist right now. They're not doing anything against it, so
I suspect they're
think
gonna
we'll
go
see
communist then.
I think we'll see alliance.
Wow, that's like the alliance of manpower, you know.
Yeah, unlimited of manpower basically.
A free Raj has a lot of manpower.
And let's see, what is Australia doing? They have only gone. Oh wait, they have also gone abandoned the Westminster system, so they are also betraying.
There for sure. We don't know in what direction yet though.
The alliance of
Are they-
Australia, RAI, Soviet Union would be really, really weird. While we have poor New Zealand over here.
I feel like Henrik would never side with the commies there though. I don't think so.
And you are, let's see, New Zealand, they haven't still done anything.
Yeah. In the darkness befriend Japan.
United States,
That would actually be kind of cool. So like if we could get this whole Pacific, Mordor-ish thing going.
Pacific, more Dorish.
You can do that with words.
Okay, it seems like we have Ilya on the line, so I'm going to drag him in
Awesome.
here, and we'll see if we can hear what he's got to say. Ilya,
Hel-
what's up?
German Rai is volunteers are participating in a very hard war in Spain.
Yeah, it's really
That's
it's going slow. I thought you were gonna have this in the bag already.
Yeah, what's going on? Ilya?
yeah. I also thought so, but it never happened. Soviet people turned to be taking too much attention to the country that is so far from them. I don't know why these tourists, maybe Russians really love to have vacation in Spain or something
I
like
feel
that.
like they might have political interest there, maybe, but I don't know.
No, there is nothing about politics. It's basically fighting for the best beaches of Europe. I think this is the real reason because the Russians cannot have so much reasonable intentions. I probably know the best, right?
And it
So
seems like you are allying yourself with Italy at least.
yeah, I think Italy should help me, but until now they just try to do everything to make us lose in Spain.
Well,
So
every country needs a soft underbelly, right?
not sure about Germany. We're great on our own. But like if somebody wants to join us, they're welcome. Because I think it's important to kill someone at least.
Of course.
You know, and have some friends. I know having the concept of having friends is pretty bad, but we will try to do it.
I mean, in the spirit of this expansion, your friends can of course be your subjects.
Yeah, of course, but Italy is not my subject yet.
Yeah.
But we have
So-
noticed that a South African nation might be
Yeah,
trying to.
they're working on their fascism here. They're one focus away from the support notification of Southwest Africa.
Wow,
Will you
So,
accept them?
Are you going to accept
that
them if
will
they
be
go that way?
really great if we gonna win, but
Yeah.
it's not what happened recently.
No, but I mean, you could
Yeah,
you
but
could get your
actually
colonies
the
back.
war turned to be going. I do.
I think we will thank you, Ilya, now. And
Yeah.
let's
Yeah,
get
I'm
back into the
sorry.
war.
Yeah.
Since it
It's
seems like
going-
you will be winning this war quite soon.
Yeah.
I have to, because otherwise there is no choice for our great mightness. We need to start with great victory
Yes.
in the area. Look
Alone-
at this! Look
alone
at
for
this!
victory.
Thank you,
Ilya.
Ilya.
Thank you, Ilya.
Goodbye.
So
You get
he's
him
not
talking.
disappointing.
Yeah.
I think it was a pretty good choice to picking Ilya in Germany.
Yes.
But was he hinting of some kind of German-French alliance?
No, not with the
French.
AI. He wouldn't do it. Do you think so? Not Ilya.
It would be fun, though.
It would be kind of fun if he makes them a subject of Germany.
But we'll see later in the game, at least.
Yeah.
Soviet Union has finished the Great Purge and is now solidifying in the power of, well, the
Yeah.
great nation of, what did he
AKBB.
say? People trying to get a vacation slot in
Yes.
Spain?
Well, it's warm. This is winter starting up now, right? Well, Siberia at least.
Japan.
They seem to be slowing down now.
Yeah.
And
Or they
remember,
have
like
taken this entire
we're
part.
running on high speed now. So
Yeah, they have taken this entire part, so
yeah.
maybe not slowing down, but
What's the surrender progress here? If you look at the war a bit, how much people are?
44 versus
Wow, good job
105,000.
on Japan there.
So yeah, they basically need to take, I think, this capital, and
Yeah.
that should be it.
Probably.
This is entirely 20 points, and taking all the provinces until that point will be quite a lot.
Yeah.
Poland, no guarantees, no boosting. I said it was, well, I'm a bit surprised that no one is actually boosting any of these nations. Like, we laid no
Well,
restrictions for it.
Czechoslovakia, we
Yeah.
probably know what's gonna
Yeah,
happen there, right?
they're getting eating already.
Yeah, yeah.
Very, very early.
Yeah, but there's nothing going on with Yugoslavia, Romania.
No, not Bulgaria, and basically not anyone. The only thing we see is the British Raj getting communist.
Yeah. Oh, they've picked the focus now.
Yes, and they're getting more liberal desire and Sverige
Yeah.
minus opinion to United Kingdom. So I think we have our
Yeah, we still don't know
Pretty so
where
far.
though, because the way this works is India actually have to ask other countries for help. So you can ask the Soviets, and honestly, with them boosting them, I suspect they would say yes. That doesn't mean they have to
No.
go that way though. They might be asking Germany here as well for help, and that kind of sets up what happens when you actually break free. So that's going to be interesting to see, because that will cause a civil war, but people can get involved. And if tension's
will
not
it?
too high, yeah, later down there. And then if tension's not too high, the master cannot actually directly intervene in this war. They need to send volunteers. If you stick under, I think it's 50 tension, which
And
means
they will have
that depending on when this happens, it's 33 now. So.
the national Spain won.
Yeah, because otherwise, if you get pulled into the war and the high tension, then Britain can put all of its military there and squash you. But if you kind of limbo dance under or wait until they're at the big war, so like when you're India, you kind of want to do this in the right time, like either quite early when you can get away with it, or late enough that most of the British army is tied up elsewhere.
And Japan, they are still pushing in quite hard.
Yeah.
Very soon the People's Republic of China will fall. There's a couple more provinces. They seem to have split up the front line between several leaders now.
There were some
And
people.
the equipment is still
There were
really
some people
fine.
talking about multiplayer mods as well. I feel like we once Kaiserreich is done, we probably should try a multiplayer session in that. But I think
Or at
they
least-
got a bit of time left.
Or at least do a mod highlight like we did
Yeah,
before
for
for
sure.
the Great War. And strengthen Commonwealth won.
Ooh. So New Zealand is interesting.
Nice.
All right.
So they seem to be loyal.
The loyal New Zealanders, but they're sitting next to Australia, which is not so loyal. So what's gonna happen there? Are they gonna be thrown into Mount Doom here, or?
Most likely. But what can you do from this? In the darkness, they can do befriend. Wait, they can still go for Japan, or? Oh no, that was just
It's mutually exclusive now.
confused.
So they're strengthening their ties. So the technology sharing, it's locking in with Britain basically.
Let's see. I kind of wished for this to happen, but deals might have made behind the table.
Yeah. Oh, I figured I would have gone where Australia was going, but
Yeah.
maybe not. Like,
Having a war
what is
between
Australia
here.
doing now? Let's find out. So industry, but they're well and how locked in are they?
They are locked in.
Yeah, but they haven't picked the side yet. Maybe they're waiting to see what's gonna happen in Europe. By the way, when you go there, even though you're a puppet now, you can actually decline calls to arms, which you couldn't before.
Wow.
So it's kind of a safety valve to go down a one step like that.
Nice. Yeah, all India forward block. They are not quitting India movement. They are going straight for a choice. I think they will just go straight down to the Soviet one right
Yeah.
after this.
Probably.
But we only have 5 minutes left, so we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
Japan, they are reinforcing the Soviet border.
We're gonna get to 38, maybe, or did you say
Yeah.
5 minutes? Yeah.
I think 38, or actually a bit into 38 if we continue playing on speed 4.
Yeah.
United Kingdom, are they doing anything like support them, suppress them? I was thinking
They
might do
they,
this.
They need one more focus to start
Yeah.
suppressing the freedom of
Suppress
the
subjects.
subjects. Yeah. So how far are
Maybe.
they off to? They're
Just
grabbing the
one- just
research
this-
slot. So
Just this focus, then
Yeah.
they can go straight down to suppress subjects. Germany, first Vienna board. Italy claims in Yugoslavia, so I think the war will break out quite quickly
yeah.
as soon as
Maybe we'll see a Yugoslavia attack before a Poland attack.
maybe.
It's,
And Soviets still have their plans against Iran. Is that to grab the oil?
or it's to scare people. I mean, they got a lot of oil anyway.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
it's
true.
to keep it from other people.
Unite these borders.
Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. I guess Afghanistan is
could.
in trouble then as well.
Yeah, and it's only like one province over here, but they might want to take this oil so I
Yeah.
guess England don't go for Iran, Iraq.
Hmm.
Or that might want to be a puppet or something similar.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, you're not really tied to the laws anymore now with the subject, so you can force people to trade stuff with you as a master.
Japan is still pushing in quite heavily, but have started to take penalties now.
Yeah.
They are minus in equipment.
Are they starting to have more losses as well?
Let's see, the war. 56 now? Losses
It's-
still
it's
quite...
going out.
I'm pretty sure because... Oh wait, no. I checked on China. Let's check Japan. They're still fine.
Yeah.
I clicked here and
Oh.
we got into China.
Ah.
Of course. And yeah, their divisions are very, very heavily damaged now.
Mm.
They're missing almost half their equipment on every single.
Yeah, they're scrambling with stuff from all the puppets there, or their previous.
All the previous enemies that suddenly became friends.
Yes.
Germany. Fate to
Wait,
Czechoslovakia
As
already.
Grugi having Australian internet issues.
They
Oh yeah,
might very
I've
much
been
have
in
it.
Australia, so I can sympathize. Like, internet is awful.
I don't think he's downloading anime during
Yeah.
work time.
Probably not.
Have we missed looking at
I mean,
someone?
we're in
South
Europe.
Africa.
We have
haven't
good
looked at South
internet, so
Africa
we
for
can
quite a
stream
while.
it live. You know.
Yeah, support German coup.
Oh. Right. So
A
yeah,
civil
so
war
this
breakout,
is
fascist
this is
nationalist.
going to cause a civil war, and as long as we're sticking under 50, that means it's going to be a volunteer fight as well.
And did they pause? Did someone crash?
Oh,
I need first but speed up. Actually, it's super handy if we end it now. Ease of save game ed.
yeah. Okay, so
Oh, here we got it. Don't. Apparently, New Zealand accidentally picked the wrong focus.
yeah.
Ah,
Okay. But maybe it's a good time to bring some
Run down.
people down
Yeah,
and talk
if-
strategy,
if
right?
someone wants to come down, I guess we can invite them.
Yeah, you have a few minutes to talk things over, and of course, for those of you watching, in case you missed it, we are going to continue this multiplayer tomorrow during launch day. The plan is to start 1 p.m. Central European time, if that's still, unless Dan wants to start even earlier than that. But I think everyone wanted some lunch.
I think we probably do.
Yeah.
No lunch. No,
But it's
let's
it's
do like this.
hamburger
We
day.
come here, and they can buy us food. We just sit here and eat
All
everything.
right. I feel like they should
I
bring
ca-
the food of their nations, you know?
But regardless, no one wants to miss the conclusion, because this is ending tomorrow.
Yes.
So
One way or another.
yeah, so follow our social channels if you want to know when it starts, or just follow us here on Twitch.
Yeah.
I think those are the easiest solutions to
But,
that problem.
Lunch at 17. No, lunch tomorrow. We're beginning. We usually have lunch quite early here at Paradox.
No, just the PDS devs do, us
The
normal
important
people.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's the optimal way of having lunch. If you have
Like
lunch
we
there-
come before all lunch queues everywhere.
Yeah.
And it seems like we have some company right now.
You
Yeah.
can
We
have our
point
dear
to the chairs
Canadian,
and tell them to get
We have our Australian player, and we have our German player.
All right.
So, Canada,
Yes.
what's going on? You seem to be very, very alone and loyal.
Well, you see,
Well,
main reason is obviously, patriotism, belief
Yeah.
in the empire and all these kind of things. But there was also, I did kind of sound out the US, and they apparently are planning to play an allied game, so I thought
all right. Well, that's good at least.
maybe,
Well, it might have been kind of bad if the United States just went straight for you.
yes, it would be a bit of a disappointing end to my stream if that happened. So that was a minor thing, obviously, that was just a minor thought, not serious.
And then,
Well, the Prime Minister of Australia, Steve Colbert. or
we
something?
can check.
Yeah.
Steve Colbert, no?
Steve Cutlin.
Steve
Or
Cut-
John Cutlin.
Yeah, John Cutler.
Not Steve at all.
He has decided he has to be loyal to the Australian people first.
Yeah.
The monarch in Buckingham Palace second.
Because you haven't actually picked where to go yet.
No.
You said
Fascist,
like you're distancing
communist.
yourself from Britain.
Yes.
But you're not sure where to go yet.
No, but
At
it,
least-
it depends on if, like, I can get the promise from Britain that, you know, in case of war, as we defended them, they will defend us. But knowing the Brits, that seems very unlikely.
Yeah.
They like using other people's manpower.
Yes. That's
And-
why I made sure I have none.
Savage allegation.
And then we have the German leader.
Yes. How many? Just how many divisions did you lose in Spain again?
We are very interested in what's going on down
I
in
don't
South
know
Africa.
which newspapers you're reading, but
Support
African
German
news,
coup.
we
What
did-
deals have you made with South Africa?
South Africans, I think it's our former colony wants to restore its proper German rule.
Yeah.
It seems reasonable because since the last Versailles Agreement, our colonies felt magnetism towards homeland, and this is very important for us because Germany is always a great home for all superior people on the planet.
So,
No,
we can see that you already.
Let me finish, please.
We can see that you already united some old.
Yes,
Areas.
I already put all my powers to put the wing of safety of our German eagle over our former territories. Austrians this time understood that building their own empire doesn't make sense, and they joined
Willingly.
great Germany. We united the brothers and sisters of our nation, and we will continue this path. We will, every German in every country need to know. We will protect German population everywhere on the earth, no matter.
So, what about the Czech?
Yes,
Yes,
but
and how German are
German
they?
population over Czechia has threat because their government is unstable. It seems to be that our people are not treated well. And as I said before, we will defend Germans all over the planet, no matter what. Our great army is a guarantee to everyone that there will be peace. And we're building the peaceful and loveful world for everyone on
By
the earth.
annexing two nations
Yeah.
quicker than anyone
Yes,
else.
but
How many divisions
then
did you lose in
these
Spain again?
nations will never end up at war with Germany.
I mean, if only
This
the
is
Czechs had a
important.
supporting checkmate, right?
What?
We're doing bad jokes today. Sorry.
No.
I feel
But
sorry
we
for
have
our
someone in the
viewers.
chat saying, if Australia falls, he will never forgive you. Will
Our-
Australia fall?
No, the Prime Minister and the new formed Parliament under him
Yes.
has all been made to guarantee the safety of Australian lives. Never again shall there be a Gallipoli. We shall never again, just at the whim of a monarch, do whatever they please.
Yeah, please keep
How-
your mouth on your island.
However,
And
apparently
never
there is a
appear
request from Stream
near me.
that Australia should have Austria as a puppet. Now that sounds awesome.
That doesn't sound any way funny.
Amuse me, you know.
No,
You might have to
Austria
fight
is
about it.
I think that would be
German land.
cool. But it would be cool if it was Australia.
I don't want to hear from you anything bad about Austria not being part of Germany. If you were in my country, you already probably will be in better places, you know?
So,
I'm not your country, so I'm
so
okay.
that sounds very interesting, and I think we'll see a lot of plotting until tomorrow
Yes.
about which nation that will join up in them.
Our brave soldiers returned from Spain with the great victory, and they marched through the Berlin. And I need to say thank you to everyone who followed the newspapers and
Do they know you're
waited
gonna send
for
them to
our
Africa soon?
victory.
I just have to say though, the Prime Minister is very worried that the German Führer is threatening the Australians. I just want to point out that we've replaced our infantry with emus because we realize they're impervious to machine fire. Just so Germany knows, we're ready in case you come.
Yeah.
Like, enjoy our desert. It's a very nice place.
Important thing, is Slovakia. Slovakian people are preparing for rebellion, and I think we will let them be under the wing of German Empire because these people seems to be reasonable. And as soon as Czechoslovakia stops being Czechoslovakia and turns into Czechia and Slovakia, Czechia will be like defended by Germans.
Thank you.
Because like
Okay, take it easy. Plan for tomorrow.
Yes.
Plan for
Keep
tomorrow.
it secret.
So,
Is it safe? Is it secret?
Might be.
So, guys, if you enjoyed this first look and build up of Together for Victory MP,
Yeah.
don't forget to tune in tomorrow. We start at most likely 1 o'clock.
Yes.
So don't miss that when this entire thing breaks down and everyone will declare war on each other.
And Ilya bleeds all over Africa, probably.
never.
Yeah, so don't miss that. I thank you all for joining us today, and I
Yeah.
hope you see
See
come
you
here
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Like Daniel said, we will be back tomorrow again.